And thank you. Thank you for joining. Us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the Rockets facing the Kings. Now here's Green. And Green slams it in.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And so here's Sacramento. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup. And, Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin, and that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now, here's Fox. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
To the paint. Here is Porter.
Number 5.
After the basket by De'Aaron Fox.
Kevin Porter.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Inside. Valanciunas. It's good.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Outside Porter to the middle. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Outside Turner. There's the triple. And it's Fox with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here is George. Guarded by Green. Now Murray. George up top. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly 12 points a game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Kevin Porter.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Second team.
That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Fox. George looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Second personal.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Houston moving it around. It's Turner, high post. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
No good from Grant.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And a wide open look for Porter. His three-pointers off the mark. Now George. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Rebounded by Valanciunas. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to Murray. Shoots it up. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Green. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Valanciunas has got 5 now.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Outside, Green. Out to Turner. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. And that one drops for him. He's got 8.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Three-pointer, Fox. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
To the inside.
Number 5.
And he makes good on the layup.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Pass to Murray. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. And here's George. Turner covering. Down low. Here's Murray. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Smith with it. Back to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Houston trails by 6. Smith outside. Back to Porter. Smith outside. And Smith gets double teamed. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
At the line for the Rockets.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Mitchell missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oladipo goes in.
And Oladipo very aggressive when he's driving. The defense doesn't know what to do with him other than foul him in many cases.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And some changes here for the Kings. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Rockets foul.
The Kings have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Team is in the penalty.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
At the line for your Kings, Davion Mitchell.
And Mitchell drops them both. Houston trails by 3. Smith outside. There's a minute 47 left in the first. Whiteside. He shoots again. That's basket number 2 with this third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Houston moving it around. For 3, Smith. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the Rockets now. Here's Smith. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Markelle Fultz.
Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
Fultz knows it's his job to work the ball around and get his guys involved. He's a reliable and capable passer.
To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the Smith.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is no good.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Toppin can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
29.
Rockets.
The Houston team. 31.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Miles Turner.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Rockets foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Sacramento.
He hits the second from the line.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Pass to Turner. Rebound by the Kings.
Rockets foul.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. George with the ball. Outside for Murray. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Over Porter. And that one goes long. Green left side. Outside Porter. Smith scanning the floor. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Valanciunas. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Smith outside. Pass to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Now here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Kings ball. Substitution for your
And
Kings.
just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is Fox. 10 points for him. Outside, George. 11 feet away. 5 on the clock. Drummond. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Here's Smith. It's hauled in by George. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jumps up.
Kings foul.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all around doing this.
Green taking his time here. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. Sacramento moving it around. Wide open look here for Murray. Sacramento again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Green. Oh, that was terrific.
First personal foul.
Really good body control by Green. He's able to adjust off the contact and do so at a really high level.
Sacramento trails by 17. Grant gets a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Who's watching him?
Now, here is Smith. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Houston, they have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Herter. Back to Ross. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's the Kings with the ball.
Rockets foul.
The Rockets making the shot. The Kings have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Kings.
And Mitchell drops them both. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Shoots from the elbow.
Smith.
And the jumper falls for him.
9
points for Smith.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Herder. No points in the game yet for him.
Kings foul.
Rockets have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
Team foul.
Free throw good.
At the line for the
Smith.
Rockets. Smith taking 2 shots.
Smith hits them both. Sacramento trails by 21. The tray. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And it's Fultz with the ball.